Welcome to another motherfucking roleplay sessions. Today, you're going to see some very interesting prospects. I know that the roleplays that we are doing here in the Hunters are kind of peculiar. You are definitely going to see this today, believe me. And even though you will see very drastic and exaggerated prospects, I recommend that you still study them. I recommend that not just that, but you learn. And when you do role plays with friends, coworkers, or whoever you're doing it, because you should be in a community practicing this stuff, I recommend that you always try to go a little bit outside the box, outside the lines, because this is the type of stuff that's really going to make you a great fucking closer. The extremes, training under the utmost pressure until you either break or become a complete fucking beast. Okay? So you're going to see very drastic prospects, like I said. You're going to see exactly how I would handle those and my advice to every situation. How you can deal with a couple that is angry with each other and a prospect who, has some interesting mental capacities. So you will see that in both cases, you could get something, you could help them, and I'll show you the way that you can navigate those conversations so that you can make the most out of every situation that you are. Because believe me, like I'm always saying, like you're definitely going to learn in this video. If you do this stuff correctly, you will be able to close a lot more. You will be able to make a shit ton more of money. You will be able to get to the things that you always wanted to accomplish. So pay attention, take some fucking notes, learn how to deal with the most crazy and most ridiculous prospects in the whole fucking universe, and realize that there's also one more trick, one more thing that I'm going to be sharing with you at the end of this roleplay session. So you better still stay and watch this whole thing to the fucking end, because you're going to learn my newest tactic that I have been training on by no one else, by nothing else than a CIA expert who's training me right now on how to get more information out of prospects. So you're going to see what this is, how to use it in real example. I'm going to be giving more examples on this. It's just a brief touch on it, but I would like you to stay. I would like you to learn, and you will see the importance of utilizing stuff like this, because if you start doing it, you, my friend, my watcher, you will be able to make a shit ton of money. You will be able to accomplish the things you want, and all by watching this fucking YouTube video. So without further ado, you already know me. I am Lucas Guy. I make $50,000 a month, and everything that I did, everything that I do, and everything that I will do, I will share it with you in these types of videos so that you can become a complete fucking beast. So that being said, enjoy the video, take some notes, and don't forget to drop me a comment, you dickhead. Ask me the biggest questions you have. I'm literally going to be here for you. I'm literally going to be here so that I can help you. And don't forget that down this video, you're going to see in the comment section a link so that you can go through a type form it will give you $1,000 training for you for free, specific to what you need. Specific to what you need. It's not just one training. It's a training based on what is the thing that you need. And hey, if I think I can really help you based on what you said, you're going to get a one-on-one coaching call with me for free. Okay, brother? So enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. And there's Andronator. Welcome to the best fucking mentorship in the planet, where there's only literally like 10 people and every fucking one shows up. Yes, very well. This is how you win. Now, welcome to a roleplay session where we're going to, oh no, the last soldier shows up as well. Actually, we still have George, but I'm assuming he's because he's in fucking Japan right now. So the only gay. So in this call, we're going to practice a little bit of role plays. Also, I would like to give you guys an update. Andronator and Jared and Tyler, you just kind of saw, well, I think Jake, you were there too. So I changed again my mentor. I'm getting the most out of people that I can get. This new guy that I am working, so that all of you know, he is a CIA interrogation specialist. I'm really liking the stuff that I'm learning. I just taught something to Andronator. Andronator, you can tell me if you like it or not. And I'm going all in so that I can give you every fucking little tool that I can give you. Why people keep saying it's Chris Voss? No, I fuck Chris Voss. I don't even know who that guy is. But my point is, I'm spending 20 grand a month on this guy so that we can get the most out of it. So we use this knowledge. And I want all of you to be closing every fucking interview, every fucking role play, every fucking closing call, every outreach. You're going to get everything that I'm learning from this guy. I want you to use it actively and start closing. And yes, it's 20K a month. So we're going to start. And no, it's not Chris Voss. I still don't even know who the fuck Chris Voss is. So let's
Please tell
begin.
him to go fuck himself if he runs CIA.
Oh my God. It's the penguin. Exactly. The motherfucker got it. Yes, it's the penguin from Madagascar. He's actually my mentor. So, all right, we're going to start. Before we do with the role plays, is there any immediate question? Something that you guys want to bring up, discuss before we start? No, Tyler's going to ask 10 questions. So, oh my God, what is this chat? So, Tyler bring up an important point, and I'm going to roast him now in front of all of you. Tyler said, "Oh, look, I'm starting to make money with closing. Do I have to work that hard now?" Costin Chovanu, did you hear that?
Sorry, I was tying my shoes.
I had a student in here. His name is Tyler. And he said,
Tyler.
yes. He said, "I'm making money with closing now. Do I need to keep pushing?"
No, you're gonna go back to being a brokey. See, this is what I would recommend. If I were to not even know who Mr. Tyler is, because I don't know. I don't know who Mr. Tyler is. He sounds like a very comprehensive individual coming from an intelligent race of the planet. And so I wanted to point out that in life, it's grow or die. And so if you're not growing, you're for sure fucking dying. And maintenance is a myth, it doesn't exist. You know that gym bro who tells you, "Oh, yeah, bro, I'm just maintaining." Run away. He's trying to touch your ass. He's gay.
This is true. This is true. And to quote Liam, this is why your civilization didn't make it past Bronze Age. Look, look, you have to keep pushing. Stop being so gay, to be fair, okay? You, all of you, should be having the same capacity that I have right now to say, if I want to get a mentor for 20K, I can do it. So now let's actually start. I don't think there's anything else in there. So we're going to start with the role play. I think, and you guys can correct me, Jaden, you have you done the role play last call or you didn't have the chance?
Yeah, I had.
Okay. So actually, there's has been someone who's been traveling like there's no tomorrow, haven't seen the skills in a while. And yes, it is the little Ginger. Ginger.
I'm away from my area now. Can I do it as the second one?
Yes. Solid. Okay. So the next one in line would be between Carlitos and Russian Comrade, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Carlitos, go first because prospects are bombarding me with fucking retarded questions, so I'm answering to those idiots. So let me
All
circle
right.
back later.
Carlitos, you are going to be the closer on this one. Who would like to be a nefarious, a disgusting? Jake wants to be Liam's prospect. Okay, that's going to be very interesting. That's a different second part. That's going to be part two. Part one is this. Who wants to play prospect? Motherfuckers, none of you. The only one who I would except is Aiden because he's playing Bob the Constructor and Jared because he's eating. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to bring Carlitos. You're going to be closing for a dating thing, and you're going to have two people. Isabel. And who wants to be the... If it's a dating one, they should be
Pick
arguing with
Amro.
Isabel.
Pick Amro. Pick
No,
Amro. Please
Ambro's
pick
gonna
Amro.
be for Liam. So it has to be someone else.
Tyler.
Who?
I can do it.
Black one.
Okay, Andronator. Isabel, Andronator, and Carlitos. Let's do an interesting role play. I'm gonna start pinning you guys.
Is this for like a relationship reconciliation?
Yes, I want you to practice that. I want you to practice actually having two people in the call. So it could be about something else. I don't know if you guys have a better idea on it. I want you to be challenged with two people at the same time. So dating is a very, dating like a relationship fixing thingy, which is kind of like Isabel sells in a way, the marriage stuff. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. So Angelique or Isabel, no idea what you guys want to do. No idea. Just let's see where that goes. Carlitos, basically your offer is you are going to help them overcome their problems, and it's like a marriage counseling, something like that. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, we're going to try to save our marriage or no?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what you
okay,
do, Isabel,
cool.
right? It's like literally Isabel's offer. Like you can pretty much save.
But it's just for men. It's just
Mm.
for the man to be a better man so that he wins back his wife.
Mm.
Pretty much.
Okay, and this one is, or we could do that, but he just decided to show up with her. Let's do that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. Andre works at McDonald's. Isabel is a go-getter and hates that he's lazy. That's a nice background. Talking about no, Andronator. Okay, so we're gonna start from the get-go. From literally the intro, you just joined the call and you see these two people. You were not even expecting Isabel. Okay, so see what you do, Carlitos. And remember, I mean, right now for this role play is fine, but the frame is super important when you're in the call. Like distance away so people can see your body language, your hands moving. Okay, you need to be able to express yourself fully. If you're just in the frame that I can only see your face, you're missing out on body language. Body language is ridiculously important so that you can express yourself better. Also commands more authority. So like literally commands a lot more authority. Just for you guys to understand this. Just think about this in the authority side. Like just the authority side. If I am like this versus this is option 1. This is option 2, where I'm like this. Which one looks more like an authority? Do you see the difference? Day and night. So, yeah. Anyways. I mean, this is fine what I'm doing now. I just want you guys to see the contrast. So, and let's take it, Carlitos. Let's go from there. Let's see what you got to do. Starting from just on the Zoom, you see these two lads. 3, 2, 1, go.
Andre, how's it going, man?
Yo.
Hey, it's
Good.
how's it going? This is your wife, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. So I know this is more for like the men side of thing, but I'm here because he's being absolutely lazy and I'm going to make sure he gets into this program. So if this is the right fit, obviously, if this is actually a good program, if you can actually help him. So
I see.
I want to know.
Just so we start out in the right spot, I'll tell you how this call goes. First, I'm going to ask you a few questions, where you're at, and if we are able to help at all. Okay? And then towards the end, I'll present you the program, and if it makes sense, we will go with it. And that's when you could also ask me questions. Does that make sense?
Why not now? Why don't we just go straight into the program now?
It's because, do you want me to get full clarity on your situation? Is this important to you?
Well, I know my situation, right? Like I know what I've been dealing with, so I just want to know if this program is something that is actually going to fix him.
How do you think we're gonna get to the bottom of your situation?
I just need, well, you're not my coach, are you? Like I just need the program. I just need to know what the program's about and then see if it will help him.
Yes, of course, but first, what do you think I should do in order to understand the situation?
Stop. So, very good, Isabel. What? I'm liking this. Nice. This is a good representation of the prospect. I love how Andreita is just like this, small, just not saying anything. All right. So, Carlitos, the first thing is that when you started the call, what you'd have would have done is use the momentum that she created to go back. So she started with, "Hey, I am here because I want to make sure that he does this program." And you just immediately went for the frame. You just said, "Well, I'm gonna go with asking you questions, and then you can ask me questions back." So it's like it's just clashing right now. She's saying this, you're saying this, and now she's saying this, and you're saying this. So do you? I mean, all of you can realize that there's a disconnection, right? There is a discrepancy on no one is aligned right now on the call. So what I would do is I'm going to start saying, okay, I can see this is very important if you show up this way. Now, what we're going to do, if that makes sense, is I'm going to ask you some questions just to see if I can truly help you guys. Then you guys can ask me all the questions while I'm explaining the program. That's the way that we do the stuff. So if that makes sense, let's just start now. By the way, I'm very straightforward. Boom. That is going to first increase the momentum in a way. And now if she's playing this prospect, she's going to keep attacking, right? Oh, why did you show me the program now? So the first time she does that, what literally I'm going to say is, yeah, I mean, I will show you the program, but it makes no sense to show you a program if I don't even know first if it would help you. And second, what type of program do you need, because it's tailored to you guys. So let's start with that. That should be enough. But if she's still attacking, then I'm going to say, whoa, Isabel, what's going on? What? Yeah, what's going on? You just show up, start attacking, demanding stuff. My position here is to help you. And especially, with all the respect, obviously this would help you, but my position here is to help Andre. He's not saying anything. You're just attacking me. It's like, what's going on? And that's going to make you feel very uncomfortable. It's like, I don't know what's going to go. And if that doesn't stop and you keep pushing and attacking, and you just leave it there. It's like, okay, this doesn't feel like it's going to be a great fit if this is the attitude that you guys are showing up with. And you ended there. Now, obviously, we're not going to take it to that extreme, but does it make sense how pretty much you handle the situation? Yes?
Yeah, so kind of go with the current, not against it.
Exactly. So what you were doing is, the worst thing that you could have done is argue with her. You didn't did that, but when she was attacking you, you were just kind of asking a question. Well, how do you think we're going to get to the bottom of it? How do you think I can help you? Which is advanced, is good, but it's not enough to completely diffuse her. And we saw it. It wouldn't be enough. Never argue with a woman. Facts. So it's not going to be enough. So what you have to use is use that momentum and then find something. So when you're in an argument, that is this chat is diabolical. When you're in an argument and you just get to this point that you don't know what's going on, this is how we would frame it. And Isabel, let's just role play with me. Imagine that I am now the closer and just attack me once more.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I'm aware, we're both aware of our situation right now. I just need you to show me whatever programs you have, whatever this will actually do for him, and then we can make the decision if this is actually something that's going to help our relationship.
Okay.
Does that make
That is the
sense?
goal. That is the goal that I have. What is the goal that you have in this? Because we cannot keep going with this conversation unless we both know exactly what we're looking to get in this call. My goal in this call is to know for sure that I can help Andre, therefore you, into you guys saving your marriage. That's my goal. Do you have the same goal in mind?
Yeah, but I want to know
But
what the programs, but because I see the way of us accomplishing that is by you explaining what you can do for us, and then I can make the best decision with Andre later if that's something that would actually benefit us.
yeah, is it decision with Andre or you making the decision? Hey, Andrew,
Well,
I'm
we
not
talk
seeing you
about
there.
it.
It doesn't
Yeah,
feel
this is kind of how our relationship is. Isabella, she's very dominating. That's kind of the problem.
Do you think that's a problem? And I'm going straight into discovery. I'm not arguing with her anymore because it's leading me nowhere. I'm going straight into discovery now and I'm bringing him in. Okay. Now, the first thing in any argument in a situation like this is you need to clarify that the end goal is something that both parties want. You need to make sure that we both have the same goal. If we don't, there's no point. Now, we do have the same goal. We just have different paths. Her path is I'm going to do it with this way. And my path is I know I want to do this. If I keep arguing with her on this, it's going to insanely damage trust. What is she looking? Does someone understand what her mindset in here is? If you have to summarize it with one word, anyone?
She's the decision maker and she wants to be in control.
Not necessarily. I mean, yes, but with one word, she's bloodlust. She's looking for blood. She wants to create damage. She's pissed off. She's angry. She's attacking. The best way to do this is to diffuse her by allowing her to do it. And I'm going to use in this situation the discrepancy that both of them have so that she can keep attacking Andronator instead of me, because that's going to give me information. So I'm going to bring Andronator up. He's going to say something like, yeah, this is our relationship. And then I'm going to make her attack him. Why? Because that's just going to tell me the truth. And people in emotional states say everything. They say everything. So exactly, stir up the waters to catch fish. So you know what? You want to fight, Isabel? Do it. That's your target, not me. And I'm just going to listen. Because if they start arguing, start saying all this stuff, that gives me information. And with that information, then I can make an educated guess. And we're going to the discovery that she never even liked. That makes sense on what's the premise behind everything, everyone?
Yes.
5 chess moves said.
What if it
Awesome.
was rational? Like if
You're-
she genuinely thinks like, okay, I really want this relationship to be fixed and I really need to know just what the programs are, then we can make the decision.
Yeah. So irrational is easy, but the things that you were not acting rational, you were just
Yeah.
bloodlust, attacking, right? So if you have this emotional state of I'm gonna attack, I'm gonna use that to my favor with this. If you come from a place of I want to be rational, and this is why I did the first thing, which is do we have the same common goal? Yes. Okay.
Because then if I was
This is the-
rational, I would have.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're rational, I can just say, okay, the best way to do it is by doing this. Doesn't make sense why? Oh yes. Okay.
Yes, it makes perfect sense.
That's easy. But right now you're in a state of I just want to attack. I want to kill someone. So I'm going to use that to give me information. You know, it's the typical. I don't even know how to play poker, but I know the most important factor, which is you don't play the game, you play the man, or you play with the cards that you're dealt. I'm using what I can. So, Tyler, you wanted to say something?
What if she was alone? How are you going to diffuse her? Let's say Androneda was not there and she came with this bloodlust.
If I'm alone with her, then unfortunately I cannot do this wizard thingy. I have to talk to her. I have to make her see that just what she's looking for is not the most optimal. Like I genuinely have to do that. And I'm going to use her emotional drive to do so. What does that mean? Isabel, I can see that you're really angry about this. I can see you really want the result. I can guarantee you that the result you're going to get is by actually doing the things correctly. By doing this and then this. If you completely reject that and you just want to see what the offer is about and not even see if this makes sense to you, how can I help you? and you just start slowly talking her out of it. The thing is that it's going to take more time. And if she's really with this stupid mindset and she's extremely stubborn, then you have to let her go. Because the reality is that you don't want to bring a student who is a complete imbecile to the program. Like, how is that, for example, Isabel being the student? She's not listening to anyone. She only wants results immediately. It's like, you're not going to be a good student. I'm not going to be able to help you. So I'm going to actively say that to her in a very calm way first, because I cannot bring someone like that. It's like, I'm killing client success. I'm killing the coaching team, right? And she's probably going to be a complainer anyways, and a hater of the program in the comments. So it's like, no. This is something that if you don't handle on the front end, in the back end, it's like, it destroys everything. So you can talk people out of it by just diffusing. What I am learning with this new stuff and how to do it is like, I'm going to bring all that up. I'm not going to start arguing with you. It's like, oh, well, you're like this. It's like, no, just tell me more. Why do you want the results so fast? Why do you have this attitude? Just tell me more, because she's going to give me more and more information that I can use to leverage my position. And then at the end of all that, of all the discharge that she needs to do, then I'm going to present her the facts and saying, if you really need my help, if you're really that desperate, if you're really that angry, the best thing that we can do is X. And then I'm going to present the solution. Does that make sense?
Yes, and is this also related to the mental state of being like a superior man? Like, for example, a normal closer will see that as, oh, the prospect definitely has a problem with me, because when they got on the call, they were pissed. But it's actually not a problem with you. It's a problem with their situation, but they're expressing it on the call. So with you being a superior man, you just get to know, all right, she's pissed. Let me just understand what's making her pissed. This probably is the situation, what can open the door for you to start the discovery.
Yes. Good phrase that I use all the time. Seek to understand first, then to be understood. Very easy. So, Amro says, Luca, can you see this being a really long and chaotic call? Yeah, 100%. But they're fun. Like, this will be a fun call. Maybe it's, I don't know, after you having some calls, you like this type of stuff. This is like really interesting. It's like a drama, a TV show, literally in front of you. It's like you're part of it. It's just hilarious. Otherwise, it's just sometimes it's, I don't know. I prefer this type of prospects that are more interesting and more chaotic than the typical, oh yeah, I just want to make money, man. No, I just want to make money. So this is more interesting. So yeah.
Luca, also, if I were to just have Isabel as a prospect, can I kind of like laugh it off to kind of like diffuse tension? Like, oh, there, oh, hold on, or something like that.
Yes. So it's a good tactic as long as you don't do it in a way that it's condescending to her. So
Yeah.
one good way would be like, oh, okay, it's everything okay? That's acceptable. And no one's like, oh, okay. It's like, be careful on how you do it, because you don't want to be condescending to someone who is literally fuming at the moment. They just need a little bit to fully explode. I'm gonna use that on purpose. I'm gonna make her explode on underneath her. I'm gonna make him attack him even more. 100%. I'm gonna use that to my favor. But in another aspect, no, you don't want to do that. So, make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So do one more attack, Isabel. I want to see how you handle it, Carlitos. Or just go back to what you said, pretty much.
So I don't understand how you knowing about our situation can benefit us in any way. Like, I know our situation, we know our situation. I just want to know if the program, from how you explain it to us, is the thing that's going to fix our situation. And I can make that decision once you explain it to me.
Sure. But we'll get to that. You know, we have to get full clarity on your situation. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to ask you some questions.
No.
And that way,
No. You're doing the same again. You're just arguing with her. Just like right now, best answer you can give is, okay, I am seeing that you really want to take charge in this. So the decision is going to be fully you and nothing about you at all, right, Andrea? Just keep role playing and then keep going, Carlitos.
Well, yeah. I mean, this kind of how it is. This is how our problem started, which I guess you want to, know more about. So, yeah, I don't know. Isabel has tendency to be very, I don't know, dominating. She likes things her way, and yeah, that has created quite a few problems in our relationship.
I'm the problem.
I mean, it is like we discussed partially, right? It's both of our faults.
What have you been doing this whole time? You literally know why we're on this call right now.
Yeah, you too, to solve our situation, our relationship, right?
If there was a reason that we could have just solved this by ourselves, then we would have. It's because of you. You know why.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the one not letting this man here, Mr. Carlos, speak. He's here to help us. Give him a shot, all right?
Well, we can all talk about exactly what you've been doing in our relationship. That's the reason we're on this call in the first place, if that's what you want.
And now you jump in. And now you jump in and you say, okay, let's do it this way. Isabel, I want to hear you both. Isabel, tell me exactly what Andronator did. And then Andrea would like to hear what Isabel did so we can see what's the discrepancy. That is when you jump in. But this is the key part. If you realize I didn't say anything, Carlitos did good as well. You don't jump in because you want to see where it goes because they can be giving some information that is crucial. Okay. Now, the thing is that we don't want to push this forever because it's going to be like a therapy session of 1 hour of arguments going nowhere. We're going in circles. We don't want that either. So basically what I would do is like giving that couple minutes to see where it's going. What I'm seeing right now is that these two are just grabbing the ball and tossing. It's like, no, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. They're just doing that. So I'm going to stop. Give me your point of view. Give me your point of view. Let's see what we're dealing with. That makes sense? How you deal with something like this? So Carlitos, yeah, tell me.
It's smart that you said Isabel first, because if you'd gone with Undernator, I probably would have had a big
Yeah,
fight.
no, absolutely. That's why. Because Andronator right now, he's playing a logical, calm guy. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. And I'm going to start with you because you're just like going crazy. Because if I start with Andronator, he's going to say 2 words and you're going to jump. So let's not do that. So Carlitos, now say the same thing and then start with Isabel and see where that goes.
So Isabel, you were complaining about Andrenator earlier. So what was it that you meant? What is it that is triggering your frustration in this relationship?
Okay, well, in summary, I've been working as literally I have my own business running. I have my entire business running and I'm working like 10 hours a day. Andre, on the other hand, is literally jobless currently. And right now he's just lazing around the house. He's not helping with the kids even. He's not even doing work around the house. He's playing video games. And the other day I found him talking to some other women online. And he says it's because I'm too domineering and overbearing. He needs to show up in the house. He does. And I think that this program, from what I've seen of it, it's to help men become better so that they can save the marriage. So that's why we're here.
Okay, Andronator, do you have something to say about that?
No.
Well,
No, that's you basically instigating a fight. No, it's not. What do you have to say about that? I'll show you. So the framing was kind of okay. The framing would have been okay. So I can see that you both have different opinions. I would like to hear both of you individually. So please respect the time of each. Isabel, let's start with you. What is so problematic with Engineer right now? You just said that. Now, keeping the role play, I would ask, okay, is there anything else, Isabel?
Like I said, I thought I was marrying some super productive like person with my same values, and now he's literally lazing around the house. He's playing video games. He's not helping with anything, and he's just being a complete and It's just
Okay. I see your
we're
point.
done.
I see your point. And Jonator, on your side of the things, tell me your side of the coin so I can understand.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is true. I don't have a job at the moment, but I'm truly done my best. I mean, I got fired because from my previous job because yeah, they just had to lay off people, right? And since then, I've actually tried to apply for quite a few jobs. Don't get me wrong, like I've been on Facebook, I've been applying for jobs, and I'm doing my best, but sure, like I'm a man, right? I want to play some video games once in a while, but that's where Isabel comes in, like, Call of Duty. Why, who is her to tell me that I don't have the right as the man in my own home to just play like once in a while? Who can that hurt?
It's been a year and you still don't have a job. Don't tell me you've been applying. That's not enough.
But I mean,
You know
look
it.
at the job market, please. How am I supposed to land a job in this shit?
I have a job. I'm literally the one making the money in the family right now.
Don't pull that card on me, okay? You always do that.
Then why don't you step up?
It's different. You have your own business, you have your own company. What am I supposed to do? Just start my own thing just like that? I don't know what to do.
Well, you can start by helping the family at least, in the worst case scenario.
I'm trying. I'm doing the dishes.
The dishes.
Okay,
I do the
interesting.
dishes.
Interesting. So then I will just take frame again. As you can see, I am using the little times that they're arguing just to get a little bit more information. What information that I got so far? Literally, this guy is completely rationalizing that it's not his fault to be where he is, and he's not actively doing stuff. He says that he's trying to do stuff. So I need to reframe him on that. I also find out that him not stepping up is something that hurts. So those are the two big things that I got from that. On Isabel's side, she's frustrated as fuck. So right now, the best thing that I can do is, again, I have to jump back now that I have information and find a way to move the conversation forward. Otherwise, we're just going to be in circles and these two parrots will be fighting. All that makes sense? All the logic? Yes? Stop playing with the backgrounds, you fucking wankers. Pay attention. So now what I would, Tyler?
The question that I have is that once you get on a call, you first try to understand the prospect fully. So you get the things like where you need to reframe them, what you need to do, what you need to do. And then once you get that, that's when you start the conversation of leading on how you destroy rationalizations, how you touch on each and every aspect. So is that how you structure your calls?
Yeah. So what do you do in the normal calls, guys? You start. What is the first part of the call? Like, what's the goal of it? I mean, obviously you got the intro and build and report, but as soon as you get that thing done and the framing, what's the next part?
Qualify and understand what the problem is.
Exactly. Qualifying. Are they someone who I can help? And understanding the problem, which is data gathering. So right now, what I am doing is because of Isabel's attitude, I can use this advantage to, I don't know, maybe 5, 6 more minutes to just let them say the stuff that they want to say, because that's going to help me 100%. Why? First, they're being honest with themselves. There's something that they're probably not saying anywhere. And the second thing is that it gives me attitude. I read attitude. Fucking Christ, that's a psyop. The second thing is that it gives me information. Okay? It gives me information because I want to know what's going on. I really have a good picture now. Do you guys see how much I got? I understand what's Isabel's problem, and I understand what's Andrew's problem, and I understand the real root of all the evil in here, which is Andrea's basically just rationalizing. He's not taking action, not getting a job. She's being frustrated by that. And the whole point is to help an entrepreneur with this program so that he can find a job. This is me zooming out, by the way. He can find a job. He can change his life. He can make money. He can help Isabel. Isabel is going to calm down because of it. And everyone is happy ever after. That makes sense? What's the whole goal in here? It's very simple once you think it like that. Yes, entrepreneur. Or
No,
no?
no.
Okay. So that's me zooming out. And that's me already mapping where I'm going to go with this conversation. Now, what can I do to be fair right now? Multiple things. What would you do now, Carlitos? I want to see where you go and then I'll tell you. So both of them told you their situation. What would you, where would you go from here?
I would say like maybe ask Andre, when did the problem start?
I would just do a recap on everything, kind of like I did with the zooming out, and I'll show you, and then I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna put the blame and the ownership on them. I'll just show it. It will make more sense. And also, I'm gonna get the frame again because this is not helping. So to finish up with all the arguments, this is what I'm gonna do now. I stopped both of them when they were arguing, and I'm gonna say this. Okay, Andre, Isabel, I can see, and again, this is why I asked first in the call, if this is something that you both want to fix. I need confirmation on that first. Do you both want to find a way of saving your marriage, or do you guys have a completely different idea? Please be concise, both of you, on this.
Yeah, I want to fix this.
Isabel?
I know he can be the person that I married, and I need him to be back there. I don't want to just let it go. I
So
need him to step up.
if he's able to get back, is this a marriage that you want to save?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have clarity on the situation. What I am seeing is that both of you have different points of views, but none of you are listening to each other. And it's kind of difficult to really advance with this. Isabel, I understand that you're frustrated because he's not really doing the stuff. This takes me back to my days where I was a psychologist. Holy fuck. Isabel, I understand that you are kind of frustrated because of Andrew's situation. And Andre, right now, you told me that you do want to get out of the situation, but you're not sure how because it's kind of difficult. Is that accurate on both sides?
Yes.
I'm sure he knows how.
Don't focus on attacking right now. Just focus on, are you frustrated with the situation? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what I would like both of you to do now is that let's respect each other's time and let's advance in the most strategic way so that we can find a solution to this. Because if we don't, you both will be arguing in the call and that's going to take nowhere. And Andrea is going to still not have something that improves him. And Isabel, you're going to keep being frustrated. And I don't think none of you wants that. So what we're going to do now is, Andre, do you believe that your problems would be fixed if you find a way to get a job, get more money, fix the situation? Do you think that your relationship with Isabel is going to improve with that or not?
Yes, it would definitely prove it.
Do you believe the same, Isabel?
It's not the job.
What is it?
We don't need the money. He knows I'm making 50K in profit every month with my business.
Okay.
He needs to get up and start doing things productive with his life, not just living off me. And he knows that.
Do you see why the emotional things is so good? Look at the things she's giving us. So much. So much. So now I know I can pitch her. She's making 50K and she wants her to do this stuff. So this is started to change the stuff. Now all I have to do, this is a funny thing. Okay, my pen just fly everywhere. This is a very important thing. Who is taking the full frame in between both of them? It's Isabel. Now, what is my job as a closer? If I can genuinely believe that Andrenator I can make Andronator believe he can take action and do the stuff to change it and finding a way on why he wants to do this just to make him committed. That's it. Why? Because the wallet, this lady here, literally jumped the call saying, I want to start. I want to know what you do because I want this to change. So she's easily closable. She is the easy close, because all I have to say is, with this, you can see that your man is going to get back to doing stuff. Is that what you want? Yes. That's it. It's super easy because she's making good money. The problem is this guy now. Is he going to put the work? Because if he enters the program forced by her and not putting any single detail, this is going to completely backfire. I'm going to get a refund. It's going to go nowhere. That makes sense?
And I feel
Yep.
like
Tell me.
even if I see in the call that he's not wanting to fix this as well, like at the same time, like he's not actually committed, then I'm going to say, well, he's not even going to do the work. Like I can see you have a good program, but he's not even, and then we're just going to start arguing at the end again. It's not going to go
Exactly.
anywhere.
Because the reality is, it's not about the program. This is why I needed to diffuse you at the beginning, because it's not about the program. It's about you seeing Andronator committed to making a change. Because if you see him committed to make a change, you're going to say, okay, how much? Do you see? Like, that's the way I close you. But in order to close you, I need to close him on the fact that he needs to be committed and taking action. The problem is that because you were like literally on fire on the call, I cannot fully focus on Andronator, because if I ignore you, you're going to explode again. So I kind of have to tackle both of you and slowly increase my attention to Andronator until I get the full commitment and then go to you. Pausing in all this, and I would like everyone to tell me. This stuff that I am doing is, I'm not just giving you what I'm going to say. I'm breaking down the idea in my mind, how I'm zooming out, how I'm seeing what's going on in the situation, so that you guys can understand why I'm doing these things. Do you guys like this and prefer this, or do you just want me to just talk and go with it? What's more beneficial to you guys?
No,
This
definitely
is good.
explain.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like the explanations, they're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we've been doing a lot of, hey, no, I would just say this, but I'm not trying, that's gay. My bad. I just said a gay word. I am doing an explanation where you guys can see where I'm coming from. What's my zooming out? Because I know zooming out is something that's still kind of like difficult. So this is me zooming out. This is all what I'm thinking. I'm seeing all this stuff. And then again, go back with the mentality of, okay, so I need to do this, this. And as you can see, it's not like I'm planning what to say. I just know what's the point of it. Yeah? We will not
Yeah.
remember what you say, but we'll remember why you told us to do it this way, which will lead us to putting our spin on it. Very good. Okay, awesome. So, Carlitos, putting a lot of pressure on you now. What would you do, considering understanding all this? What would be the thing that you say to them?
I would dig more with Andronators, saying that does he think he needs to do to fix his situation?
Very good. Ask that in a question.
So Andronator, I pretty much got the grasp of what Isabel's getting at. I just need to know if you have a good idea of what you need to do to fix your relationship.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Not relationship, situation. And the way that I would do it is like, okay, Andronator, do you believe you're at fault at your situation? Do you believe it's something that you need to change? Yes. How? Then you go with the how. But go.
So Andronator, so you believe that you need to do something to change your situation in regards to your relationship?
yeah, I mean, something needs to change.
What is it that you want to do to change it?
What is no. Based on what he said, what is the thing that needs to be changing then? Keep playing on that. What needs to change then?
What needs to change then?
Well, I mean, there's a few different things, but yeah, I agree with Isabel. I mean, hey, I need to get a job. I'm trying.
Is that something you're going to do now after she told you all of that?
No. This now start going into data gathering, like more analytical. Okay, what are you doing right now to get a job? What are the things that you have been doing to get a job?
So, Andre, what are the things that you have been doing to get a job?
Yeah, I've been on LinkedIn. I've been looking for jobs, applying. Yeah, that's what I've done.
And Isabel, what do you think about that?
No. Data gathering, data gathering. How many jobs have you been applying to every single day on LinkedIn?
How many jobs are you been applying to on LinkedIn every day?
Huh. It's been I don't know an exact figure. It's kind of depending on how many good jobs I see there on the specific day.
Let's say on average, how many applications have you submitted every week?
No,
Uh,
not every week. Go daily. Go daily. It's gonna be easier for him. Okay. The
d-
way the way you would say is okay. So you're applying based on the fact that you can see good jobs. Give me an average so that I can understand daily, the daily average.
So, Andre, just to get a good grasp of your situation, tell me what's the daily average that you're of your applications, the ones you're submitting right now.
mm, two, maybe.
You think that's good enough?
No, you're judging. You're adding your own. It's like you're sounding like a woman. Is that good enough? What do you think of that, Isabel? It's like, no. Be 100% cold and tactical right now. It's how many jobs are you applying daily? I'm gonna show you. Two, maybe. It's like, is it a maybe because some days is four, or some days is zero, or is it a maybe because you're not applying? Like, be honest with me.
Yeah, no, it is like you said. Sometimes it's four. Sometimes, yeah, it can be zero as well.
Okay, so basically, you're applying for 2 gigs every day. Are you doing this every single day, or
Well, no, I don't want to work too hard. So on weekends, I take it a bit lighter.
taking it a bit lighter is meaning you don't apply for anything?
Usually, yes.
Okay. So basically, you're applying on average to 2 gigs a day for 5 days a week. That is 10 applications a week. That is, let's call it 40 a month. So out of those 40 applications that you do a month, I would like to understand how many interviews you're actually getting out of those 40.
Well, yeah, not a lot of interviews so far, man. Been pretty unlucky in that regard.
How many?
Huh. Yeah, I mean, mm, two.
When did you have this two? Was this month? Was the month before?
No, it was 4 months ago.
Okay. So in the span, Isabel said that for a year you've been actively trying to look for a job. Are these numbers kind of going well over the year that you did it, or not at all? And you just started looking for a job in the past months, or how does that go?
No, I mean, I've been trying real hard in the past year. So
So you've been doing roughly two for the average year.
that's fair to say. Yeah.
Okay. In the whole year, how many interviews you got then?
Yeah, two.
Okay. So if it's 40, you're getting 40 interviews. Well, let me if I understood correctly. You're getting 40 interviews, sorry, 40 applications a month. You did that for a year, so that's 480 applications that you got so far. So, okay, 480. And you only had 2 interviews?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to understand right now how many of those interviews ended up being a hired, or they didn't hire you in those?
No, I mean, I swear to you, man, in the first interview, they must have been racist or something. Like, just because I had a Swedish accent, they said that, yeah, I was not a good fit. And then for the second one, yeah, I just wasn't a fit. I don't know why.
Okay. So doing some math so you can understand, out of 480 interviews, which is all the applications that you had, you only had two interviews. That is 200 divided for 80, just for us to understand. That is you having 0.4 chances of getting on an interview with the things you're doing. 0.4. And 0% chances of actually closing something. So those being the numbers, I would like to have one more piece of information, which is, are you applying for something in specific, or are you just applying to anything that you can get your hands on with these two things that you are doing?
Mainly, I've been applying for jobs as a gamer, like, a streamer. But yeah, now in the past 2 months, I kind of realized that, okay, maybe it's a tough industry to get in. Like, I'm a super good gamer, by the way, but yeah, now I'm applying for everything, like lawn, cutting the lawns, and yeah, everything.
Okay. So now you're taking it more seriously. You're starting to get a job. Why? What I'm not understanding is that you clearly like gaming, right?
Yes.
And you want to pursue a career on that.
Yeah, man. I'm going to be the new PewDiePie,
Okay. Wow. Nice. So, but the fact that you want to be that person and you're having to apply for anything like even loaning or whatever means the situation must be pretty tense. Are you feeling where's this coming from? Because you're actively trying to apply for things that are not going to directly make you PewDiePie. So why are you doing that?
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, hell, you're proving my point. I mean, look, Isabel, please. This is what I'm saying, the job market. Like, you see, I've been applying, I've been working hard in the past year, and me
Andre,
being a super good gamer, I still haven't been able to land a job.
if you wanted to stream, then stream. You can literally do that without applying for anything. What are you talking about?
No, but I mean, I've been promised a partnership.
Yeah,
Like, the
okay.
contract is worth two
Sorry to cut
million.
you off right now. So what I'm not really understanding is that when I asked that why are you still applying? Why are you applying for stuff that are not gaming that you want? That means that there's a lot of severity in here. You're applying for stuff that you don't even want to do so that you can get a job. What's putting so much pressure in here? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, it's Isabella. Putting pressure on my back, constantly yelling at me, saying that I need to get a job.
And do you see what I'm doing now? Just context again, stopping. I'm facing the line, which is he wants to do this, but instead he's doing this that he doesn't like. And I'm going there directly. So why are you not just applying for the things you want? I want her to tell me that so that I can tell him, okay. So the reason that you're doing is just because of Isabel yelling at you, or is because you actually want to do something so that you can kind of fix the relationship and that's what you're aiming at. Because if this is not relevant, you can just say, okay, fuck off. I'm just gonna keep applying to video games and just keep doing your thing. But the fact that you're doing this, it's at least from my side, is showing me that you want to do things right for her. Is that what's going on? Is it just pressure? Like, be as honest as you can.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a combination of both. I want to get a job for my own sake, but also, yeah, to save the relationship.
Well, what would you need a job if Isabel is bringing so much money?
Because, yeah, it's really annoying to her that I don't contribute to the household, and also that she thinks that I'm just, jerking off all day, while in reality I'm actually doing something really productive, which is streaming.
Well, if he was streaming and it was actually productive, he would be having a bunch of followers. He would be making strides. He's just showing his video games to a few people. It's not anything. First off, I don't like video games. And second off, it's not accomplishing anything. He's not actually being productive. He's just playing while some people watch. And then that's not even the biggest issue. Like I mentioned, it's not the job. He's not working. Like he's not contributing anything in any way.
Carlitos, do you want to give it a shot, or you want me to advance the conversation fastly?
No, you give it a shot. You do it faster.
Okay. So again, what's the problem? I don't know if you guys are catching this. We're kind of going in circles right now. And this is like moving extremely slowly. So in situations like this, you have to like step the foot on the gas a little bit, on the pedal, so that we can advance faster. So I'm going to say, okay, Isabel, if the problem is that he's not doing anything, and the fact that Andrew believes that he's doing something, I would love to understand what is the goal of both of you being in this call. Because how you guys being in this call will help you with this. And yes, of course, I'm going to explain the program and what we do. But what are both of your expectations in here? What are you hoping to get here? And keep going and do whatever.
Well, I need Andre to literally just start helping around the household, start taking care of the kids. I mean, I can't do everything. I'm running the business. I'm working. I can't take care of the kids. I can't make sure the house is in great order at all times, cook the meals, anything. And he's literally playing video games all day. Like if he was playing video games for some purpose that was actually beneficial in some way, which I still don't see how that's even possible. But say he had like 1 million+ followers and he was actually like getting traction and doing things and it was his passion, then okay, I may be a little more supportive. But in this case, he's not getting anywhere and he's literally just playing video games. Like, does that make sense? How
So you're not necessarily looking for him getting a job, but him just be proactive, him doing stuff. That's your goal?
Yes, and in that regards as well, I'd rather he be out actually working some sort of job in some way, actually making money. I feel like it'd be disgraceful. It's
Okay.
disgraceful to allow him, for me, to be the one who's actually making the income in the family. I mean, we've
Okay.
had this conversation before.
That makes sense on my side. Andre, are you in a situation where you want to change that? You want to actually be proactive and do more stuff to help her? Or you're just like, nah, but be honest. What is it you're looking to do, to be fair?
Yeah, I mean, my true passion that I've always dreamt of is obviously becoming the biggest streamer in the world, right? Impact a lot of people, help a lot of people. But if it would save our relationship, I would be willing to make a sacrifice and yeah, help out more. I'm doing my best, but yeah, help out more and landing a job, you know?
Can you
Let me ask it
explain to
again.
me?
No, stop. Let me ask it again, Andre. Because right now, Isabel is right. And this is why I'm stopping you, Isabel, because the reality is that you're attacking and defending yourself so much, but we need to understand one thing. Andre, do you want to help her or not? Because if you're not looking to actively help her and change that, then there's no point in this conversation and there's no point of Isabel being so mad. So do you want to actually change that or not? Because this is the most important factor.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I do wanna help out.
Do you want to help out, or are you actually going to help?
No, I'm going to help out.
Okay. You do understand now, based on the conversation that we had, that Isabel is not necessarily needing that you get a job, but she just wants you to do stuff. So you just doing 2 averages a day is not necessarily the thing that's going to make the difference. What you should be doing is a change of attitude. My point is in trying to understand, are you actually looking for getting that change of attitude, Or is this something that you just don't want to do and you're actively not trying to change?
No, I am actively trying to change it, but I think I need help. So, yeah.
How are you going to get the help then?
Based on what I've told you, do you think you can help me?
I'm trying to understand that for sure, to know 100% that I can help you guys. But I cannot help you if you're not willing to put in the work and actually be committed to change in this. Are you in a situation that did you reach a point that you want to do it, or you're fine with the situation as it is, with Isabel being like this and you being frustrated for not getting a job despite working so hard for it?
I don't think I have a choice.
Okay. So you're willing to actually make a change on this then, if you have the opportunity to do so?
Yes.
Okay. Now, stepping down, zooming out a bit for all of you. I need to fight both of them. I need to completely challenge Andre because he's not taking any type of commitment and this is taking forever. And I need to stop Isabel. Like I need to. I have to. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep going over and over and over and over. So now that I got this, what have I found? They show up with, oh, Andrew needs a job. The problem is not the job. The problem is him not doing anything. So right now, I just need the commitment on his side, like I got, on the fact that he wants to do something. And if he's prepared to do something, he's willing to take action on that, then guess what? I need to know how he's going to do it. And he even said it himself, do you believe you can help me? I need help. Okay, that's what I do. I just present the solution very quickly, very easily. But in order to present that solution, I need to have all this conversation that pretty much creates that place where I can insert my solution. That makes sense? Because if I just pitch,
Yes.
and if I just fall for Isabel's frame, all I'm doing is taking a risk. Because this guy will be saying, oh, yeah, I don't know. And Isabel's just going to be frustrated. And she's going to say, oh, I'm going to spend money on this guy now. After all the things that I'm doing, now I have to spend money on him. It's like, it's not going anywhere. But if Isabel hears that Andrew is like committed and he wants to change, and I'm going to play a little bit more on that by saying, is the reason why you want to change is because you want to save the relationship with her? Yes. Why? Because she's this and this and this for me. So you're actively going to do this to be with her, knowing that by doing this, you can still follow your dream of becoming PewDiePie? Yeah. Do you see how I am tying every knot perfectly now? Everything is like a harmony. Everyone is happy. I'm selling my program. Isabel has peace of mind on the fact that this guy actually is going to make a change. And Andrew Nator believes he's going to be PewDiePie, and all he needs to do is get our help. Do you guys see how you can make everyone win? And this is what I'm always explaining. Sales is win, win, win. It's not lose, win, 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 lose. It's like, no, everyone has to win. With this scenario that I am creating, I am making the possibility of everyone winning. Obviously, this is taking for fucking ever because I'm zooming out. This is a special case, so it wouldn't be this long in an actual call. But I want to break it down to pieces so everyone understands. Yes? Good? Bad? Everyone follows?
Good.
Okay. We could advance a little bit more. Carlitos, what would you ask? Because then I want to jump into the roleplay with Liam and Ambro.
Damn, honestly, man, I lost my train of thought.
Okay. So what I would do here is, okay, Andre. So right now you're in a situation where you are willing to do what it takes to change the situation. Is that correct? Or I misunderstood?
Yeah. As long as I don't have to fully give up my passion for gaming, it's fine. I'm willing to do some sacrifices.
Okay. So even Isabel said it herself. She doesn't necessarily have the problem with you playing on the things you want. And hell, I think she's very frustrated, but she seems very supportive to you. She wants the best for you. She just wants you to do stuff that helps her. Is that correct, Isabel?
I just want him to be the man I married. He's not acting like that. He's just lazing around. I can't. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, no. I get that point. My question is, you're still someone who's supportive of him and you want him to follow his dreams. You just want him to be active and actually do stuff because you have seen him.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you can see, Andre, it's not necessary that you give up on your dreams, but all you have to do is take action and do stuff so that you can fix the situation. As long as you don't have to give up on your dream, would you do whatever it takes to actually save the situation?
Yes.
Why would you do that? What's the motivation behind it?
Yeah, I don't think I have a choice.
You don't have a choice, or like what does that mean? Because she will be nagging you, you can just leave her. So you have a choice.
If I leave her, I'm homeless.
So you're with her just because you need a home?
No, that's
Why are
not
you
what
with
I
her?
said.
Why are you with her?
Well, yeah, I mean, I love her, but yeah, that's why.
Okay, so you're with her because you love her or because she gives you a home?
Well, you know, I need a roof over my head. Obviously, that plays a part, but I want to save our marriage.
Why do you want to save the marriage besides the roof over your head?
Because I don't enjoy this conflict either.
Okay, so now breaking the fourth wall, I literally have to save Andronator because he's just dug himself 77 feet under. It's like, usually the prospect in a situation like this would say, no, I mean, because I want to be with her, blah, blah, blah. He's just actively admitting that he's only with her because of the money. So I need to force an answer that him is saying, no, I want to be with her. I have been with her for the longest time, which is probably what someone would say. Andronate is just a psychopath. Getting back to the role play. Okay, so I get it that, of course, she helps you financially and everything, and that is important to you. It makes sense. But the reality is that, did you work with her just because she's making money, or is there something else?
No, no, no. No, I mean, when we both met in the beginning, we're both at kind of the same level. So it was, love at first sight. So I want to get back to that.
Okay. So do you think that you changing your attitude while having the capacity to still follow your dreams is something that's worth pursuing so you can save this?
Yes.
Okay. I asked like 5 times if he's going to do what it takes. I don't know if you all realize, because he's really lazy, and it's like, so after all the yeses that I had, now I can just ask, okay, is by making it simple, because this will be slightly a long role play by now, I would just go with, okay, do you want to keep pushing the decision of changing this, or do you want to make a change now? I want to make a change now. Okay. And then I can maybe quickly talk about if there's something that happened recently that made them be on this call. This is something that we haven't discussed it. The problem is that this has so much of an emotional charge that in this case, it's like I can see it very clearly. Okay. It would help me, it would give me more context, because she's been doing this for a year and we're still in the same situation. So why we're on the call right now in this year? This would help, of course. Is it 100% needed in this case? Not necessarily, because I already got both of them by the balls. I got Andrew to say multiple times that he wants to make this change because he wants to be with her, even though I had to save their marriage, literally.
I feel like he's still cooked. Like I feel like she's gonna bring that up at the end.
Tell me.
Like she's
Why?
definitely going to.
Why she's going to bring up?
That he's just with her because he wants a roof over his head.
Oh no, yeah, that is like super cooked. Like
Yeah.
that is, I clearly was not expecting him to say that. This is something that, yeah, no, 100%. And the only way of fixing that is if Andrew by himself, he doesn't say sorry, he's also cooked. So yeah, no. But my point is that in a normal call, the prospect, the man probably wouldn't say that. You have to play it a bit. But if the prospect is actively sabotaging it that badly, my best bet would be just to say, okay, Andrew, why do you want to save a marriage if it's just for the financial incentive? And then he has to tell me that, no, it's because of this. And to be fair, and to be really fair, if the guy only wants to do it for the financial incentive, the best thing that I can do for the social planet is to make Isabel see that and leave him. Because it's like, bruh. So, you know, now your job as the closer, and this is what gives you the biggest advantage, as I'm always saying, is to, you guys just should try to, should not try, should fucking help. You guys should be helping in the call, seeing how you can help. The first thing that I got is a guy who doesn't want help and a woman who's extremely stressed about it. The actual way I'm helping is by dividing them. Now, I'm going to try to see if this guy can go about her. In that case, it's actually good to use the word try. So I'm going to see if this guy actually wants to fix it. But if I have to fully force it out of him, then it's like, no. All right, then don't. That makes sense. Like, I don't want you to force it, because an example of us forcing this will be to try to fix the relationship like idiots by saying, oh, you should love her. Oh, you should do this. It's like, no, you shouldn't do anything. The answers must come from himself. But the problem is that this guy is just burying himself with every word he says. It's like going in worse and worse and worse. So anyways, them, her guy friends will be blowing up her DMs after she leaves him. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to hear that. I want to come over for some tea and movie to make you feel better. Oh no. So basically, that makes sense, everyone? Are you all following with this? This is a very special thing because it literally takes me back to psychologist, therapist days. Like literally. What is the important thing here that I want all of you to know? I'm going to bring all of you in here because we're going to move into the next role play. This one has been taking a lot of time. One sec. I'm removing all of you from the pinning. So the point here is, this is a ridiculous special case. And what you really want to do here is just to see how you can help. The best way to help is this guy needs to be committed to make a change and she needs to relax a bit. I need to be able to bring that to the call. If I cannot make her stop, then I have to end the call. If I cannot make him be committed to actually want to make a change, then I have to end the call. Why? Because I'm playing on the premise of I want to help you. I want to save your marriage. If I get both of them, then I can pitch Andronator onto the fact that, okay, my program does this. Are you willing to do it? Why? Because I'm going to keep getting commitment. And then I'm going to also be pitching Isabel a bit. Do you think this will help your man? Do you think this will be worth it? Because she's literally the wallet. And with that, I'm going to close the call. I'm speeding up because this could be like literally the whole role play on this. But just that premise alone, because it's the important part, the zooming out, did all of you understood this? Or is it kind of confusing, lost? Because I know it's a special shitty case. Yes? Good? Bad? Okay. All right. So is that a new microphone, Liam? Or you just bought the thingy?
No, it's a new microphone.
All right. This guy is bowling, traveling, buying new microphones. I don't know. All right. So next role play. Jake, Liam, are you both ready? Oh no.
Yeah, I have a hard stop at around whatever half an hour is in your time though.
Okay. We'll make it. We'll make it. So
Yeah.
Amro, you good to go?
Yeah, give me a sec.
So the offer that I want to role play is something that I'm going for in an interview, which is essentially like an offer that is you're a personal trainer or you want to get into personal training. What this offer does is it gives you all the certifications, it gives you all the tools you need to be successful as a personal trainer, teaches you how to get clients and so forth. That's about it, from what
Okay.
I'm aware of.
Sounds good. Sounds right. Jake, or what name do you want for this?
Wait, so what am I? I'm a personal trainer.
You want to become a personal trainer.
Okay. All right.
What
Yes.
name? Do I give you a name? Do you want a name?
Yeah, let's do, I don't know. Let's say,
Okay, I chose you a name. All right. So
okay.
Straight from the top.
yes, since zero, you just jump into the call.
Cool. Hey, Pablo, can you hear me?
Hi. Hi, Liam. Yeah, I can hear you.
Really? Oh, you sound like a good friend of mine. He's in Tampa, actually.
Oh, yeah. Nice, nice.
Yeah. I can't, man, I can't actually see you. Are you there?
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, second.
Yeah, yeah, do what you need to do.
Ah,
Whoa.
hi.
What do you got there? You got like the Elder Wand.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's like a fidget spinner.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I like your energy, man. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Calling from Florida.
Florida. Got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You might be the same guy I know, actually, then. Is it Pablo? Pablo? How do I say it?
Pablo.
Pablo. Okay, cool. Cool, man. And with the wands fidget spinner, like, are you able to put that down for the call? I just want you to be able to focus on this.
Oh no, I get fidgety. You know?
No, I totally understand. Are you going to be able to focus, though, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, as long as you're able to focus and it doesn't distract you, I think it's fine, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Well, look, I know we have a limited amount of time. Do you want to just jump straight into things?
Uh-huh.
I like your energy. Well, look, the idea for the call today is I want to see if this is actually going to help you, and that's the whole purpose with these questions. So I'll ask you a few very direct questions. I'll be very honest with you, just to see if this is something that's actually going to be good for you. If so, fantastic. I'll tell you about the program. We can talk about it. I want you to grill me with your questions as well. If for some reason it's not aligned for whatever reason, I can at least point you in the right direction. Does that sound good to you?
Okay. Like how many questions you ask me?
Well, I'll try to ask you as little questions as possible. We'll try to keep it efficient, yeah?
Okay. How many questions I ask you?
As many as you need to. We only have about 45 minutes, so we'll try and keep it short, yeah?
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, cool. So look, yeah, Pablo, tell me what led you to book a call with us today.
Yeah. So I got into uh, training uh, last year. So I got big. So now I want to be train people.
So you got into training last year, you got some results, you got big, and now you want to train people and be a personal trainer.
See.
You see? Nice. And why that in particular? Why not something else? Because I mean, a lot of people just enjoy the gym and then that's it, and they have a regular job. Why do you want to pursue this as a career potentially?
Oh no. Also me do job also.
Oh, really? What do you do right now?
Yeah. IT.
IT, okay. And why not just stick with that? Why potentially go into this?
Oh, IT give me uh, a pain here back. So that's
Oh,
why I
really?
yeah. Like
What's going
like
on?
broken.
Your back's broken from being in an IT job.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Oh, because sitting, no like exercise.
And when did this start?
Oh, like long time ago. That's why
Really?
I
Like,
do lifting, like exercise.
oh, really? And that's helped, has it?
Huh?
Okay. When did you, sorry, just so I have a timeline on this, when did this, like, injury back problem start, like, specifically?
Oh, always.
Fucking hell, boss. So you're doing very good. That's why I'm not stopping you. I wouldn't ask now when it started because I still don't know what is that. Like what is that pain? What's exactly the pain he's feeling? He just say, "Oh, it's broken." Okay, can you explain that to me? You cannot walk, you cannot sit. How can you train
Yeah,
then? And it's like I
the
need to
severity.
understand exactly. So let's give it a degree of the what, and then we go into when, and then we go into why he
Okay,
opted to get out of that with the training. So yeah, keep going.
okay. Cool. So Pablo, like, what's going on with your back pain? Like, how severe is it?
Oh, like it no, because IT like too much back now, like broken.
Okay, so sitting at the desk all day has made your back break?
Yeah.
Like it's genuinely broken? Like it's not connected, or what's like? I'm trying to understand here.
No, like wake up morning like ah pain.
Okay, so I assume your spine isn't broken. You just have very severe back pain. Is that correct? Or is your spine
See,
broken?
no, like pain too bad.
I see. I see. Okay. And just so I know, like, yeah.
What do you do now? With, I mean, I don't know how many times you're gonna get a prospect like this, but with someone like this, who either they responding like it or they are a massive yapathon, like massive. What you do is you corner them into yes or no questions, which basically is okay, Pablo. So I can understand how much a problem this is. With the current pain that you have, can you train good? It's not a problem to train.
Oh, yeah. Me now like trainer.
Okay. Can you sleep well when you go and you lay down on your bed? Is that is that a problem? Does it hurt?
No pain no more. No.
Are you able to move good through the day?
Yeah. See, like me strong now.
Okay. So you see, why is this important now? Because I know he's just tired of sitting. He hasn't anything broken. And this gives me the real context because if you just keep going on that way, you're trying to find what's really broken and there's nothing broken. He just doesn't like sitting. But if he can sleep well, he can train well, he can move around well, then he doesn't have a broken back. So now, in with a normal prospect, maybe I would make him realize that yeah, you're just rationalizing. You're saying this because you don't want to be in IT. With him, you can just literally say, okay, so is would you be better if you transition fully from IT to personal training? Yes. Okay, that's your goal. Yes. Okay. What are you doing actively to do that? But make sense? What's the path I would take?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also makes
I
it
guess,
faster.
yeah, I agree. Would it have been good as well to, because this is what I was trying to sort of go for, to go into like on a scale of 1 to 10, how painful is it, so that later on, you know, if it comes up, or you can just sort of tie down the objection of, well, you told me that sitting down in this IT job is giving you XYZ amount of pain in your back. Like, would you want to keep going like this, or do you want to be in a job that you're actually on your feet moving around?
I like that. I really like it. You're quantifying it. Yeah, that's good. You can ask that. And then I would go with the thing is that this is the problem. Let's say you ask that and he says it hurts a 10. And then you say, but can you sleep well? Can you move and can you train well? Oh yeah, I can. So it's the reality is that and what if it backfires and he says, no, it hurts like a 3-4. Well, he's not going to change because of a 3-4.
Mm,
It makes sense. So it would depend on what he says on it. That's why I didn't even ask. I didn't even thought about it because I need to quantify
yeah,
first if it's painful. Now, if he said, "Oh yeah, I cannot sleep because of the pain," then I'm 100% saying, "How much does it hurt?" Like 1 to 10 when you're laying down, when you're sitting, because now I know it's a reality, and then I'm quantifying that reality. But I realize that it's bullshit. That's why I'm not quantifying it. Make sense?
yeah, makes sense. And just another question as well. If this was a real prospect, I know Amra is like trying to be funny and take the piss, If this was a real prospect, I'd be very concerned about a few things, that he doesn't have the intellectual capacity to be able to actually teach people. He
Yes.
doesn't have the intellectual capacity to have earned money and be able to pay for this. Or even if he had the money and he wanted to teach people, he wouldn't be able to like process, because this guy's obviously, if it was real, this guy's obviously autistic or something, or he's got Down syndrome, whatever.
Yeah.
He's missing a few chromosomes, or put a few extras. But in that situation, I also don't think that if he went through the program, he probably wouldn't be able to process things. So, I mean, I'll keep going with this, but in a real life scenario, wouldn't this be leaning more towards an unsell, or am I tripping?
No. So this happened to me when I was selling in the 40CI. Actually, I had two prospects, and I still remember them, that maybe weren't from 1 to Ambro. They were like 9, but they were kind of like this, to be really fair. And what I did was a very early pre-handle in a way that said, okay, just for absolute clarity, man, Pablo, you do understand that I want to know if I can help you, but if I can, there is an investment into us coaching you. You do understand that, right? Oh, yes, I do. Do you have any idea what that investment is? No idea. And then I will give it a range. I will ballpark it. So I don't know how much is what you're selling. How much is it?
I think like the average is 5K.
Okay. So I'm going to say it's a few thousand. I'm going to say that. Now, the real number is going to change because it's tailored to what you need. So I cannot really give you a specific number, but it's a few thousand USD at least. So that being the case, only and only if this is exactly what you need, what you really want, will there be a way that you can make this happen? And I'm using this if this is genuinely a prospect, because I don't want to spend 50 minutes. I mean, I'll probably do it for just, if I have nothing to do, it will be hilarious. But if I'm actually like, one, I have other stuff to do and I really believe this guy is like, I don't know, then yeah, I'm probably going to do that. Especially if, for example, Pablo had, imagine he has a shitty background, a shitty shirt. Like you can see the utmost poverty in the planet, is like even more reasons to say, yeah, I'm definitely going this way. Make sense? But I wouldn't do it with everyone, clearly.
100%. Oh yeah.
Okay, great. So keep going a little bit more.
He just told me that yes, he can train and do shit. Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. With the back pain, you're still able to train. You still want to train people and be active, and it doesn't impact you too much. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. So, Pablo, I mean, right now, in terms of what you're doing in terms of fitness and so forth, what's, I guess, the reasoning behind why you want to become a personal trainer or teach people personal training?
Oh, cause IT give me like back broken, so I go
Okay.
fitness and become strong and help people be also macho.
Okay, so fitness has helped you, it helped solve your back pain, and now essentially, you motherfucker. Now essentially you want to go into helping other people because it's helped you as well. Is that correct?
See.
Was very noble of you, but is there also something else behind it, like for you personally? Like, how would this benefit you and impact you personally to go into personal training?
Oh, like IT like me, Ron. You know Ron.
Ron?
Ron, like Weasley, Ron Weasley. Now,
Uh,
after
uh, yeah,
me
it's
be
my cousin.
strong, I am. See. So now me like big, strong, like Voldemort.
Pablo, I'm getting very confused here. We're talking about Harry Potter and Breaking Back. I mean,
No,
like
like
this.
analogy. Me
Okay,
IT like Ron. Me now strong like Voldemort. Like like uh like
I have to
Ark.
pause the role play here. Even for the sake of this role play, Luca, I would just unsell him. Like at this point, this is ridiculous.
So I'll show you what I would do.
No?
I'll show you what I would do, like realistically, if I have this. So, so you want to, I mean, I'm just being a complete motherfucker for sure. But I would literally go about it again, saying, okay, your goal is that you're telling me, right? IT feels like Ron Wesley, you feel weak, but you want to feel like Voldemort
Yeah.
strong and you're doing personal training for that. Okay.
Oh,
Is that why you want to do this stuff? You want to be like Voldemort, strong. Yes?
See,
Okay. I'm trying to understand why would you go to the difficulty of becoming strong like Voldemort, because it would be easier to just stay the way you are. Why would you go through all that stuff about getting training, fixing your body, helping other people? Because that's very noble, but also difficult. So why would you go to this path instead of staying like this?
because IT like make me like fat and back like broken and no good, no good. But me now with like exercising, like much like you know like like the big guy, the one with big beard in like Harry Potter, the very strong.
Okay. So, and this is, I want you to do the thing that I said earlier, Liam. I want to see how you do it, which is basically, okay, do you understand that if you want to do this, it's an investment, blah, and let's see how he reacts and
yeah.
goes. Because if the answer is like,
That's the only thing to say.
yeah, exactly. Because, I
Mm.
mean, it's a fun call, but unless he has money to say, oh, yeah, I don't give a shit, you know, my tie down so far is basically him wanting to be like Voldemort and not necessarily like Ron Wesley. So it's, you know, it's a bit complicated. So yeah. So try to do that. Let's see where it goes.
Okay. Well, Pablo, look, I love the enthusiasm, and I think we'd all like to be like Voldemort, but this is a program that, is going to require a lot of serious time, effort, and energy. We're going to help you get all the certifications that you need to become a personal trainer, and it also requires a considerable investment into the program as well. Are you aware of all of this?
See, sir, me all trainer already.
Oh, you're a trainer already. Okay, so I
See,
guess
see.
why did you book the call today if you're already a trainer?
No, like personal trainer, like one.
Yep, that's what this program's helping you with. We certify you, we help you get clients and so forth. So you're already doing it right now.
See.
And have you been successful in it so far? Like, how's it going?
See,
Do you see? That's a
Yeah,
problem.
well, like,
You're just getting that. What can you do to speed
is
up
it,
this?
mm, well, there's two things. I guess the two directions are either like, what are you doing now with personal training? Like, are you making any money? But I feel like that's inefficient. I feel like still the best angle is like, why the fuck are you on this call today? Like, well, I still don't really know like why he's here.
Okay. So this, by the way, this role plays. The role play, this one and the one that we had before is special cases. These are the best, believe me. Why? Because you're getting extreme cases. And if you know how to deal with extreme cases, when you go and have a normal conversation with a normal human being, it's easy. It's genuinely easy. So what I would do now is just to say, Amro, okay, if you're already a personal trainer, are you here just because you want the certifications and learn more? Or what are you expecting to get here? That's my question. Answer it.
see. Uh, IT no good no more. Now this one like 100, like good.
So the fact that you can get these certifications that we can give you will be something that would help you to leave IT.
See, cause no good IT.
So you don't want to be in IT anymore.
No. Make me fat.
Okay. So the reason we're in this call is because do you see this as the next step to leave the IT game?
See.
Okay. Like I said earlier, there will be an investment tied into this. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, see.
Take it from there, Liam. Let's see what you do.
Certificates.
Okay. So you just said yes in terms of the investment. Mm, okay. So obviously this is very important for you then to become a personal trainer and get your certifications, all official.
See,
Yes? Okay. And I mean, considering this, would you want to spend any longer in IT, or is this something that you just want to get straight into?
He already kind of answered those. Just go for the kill. Go for the kill, because this will take forever. What's the kill? What's the head? What's the question?
I mean, I still don't really know why the fuck this guy wants to be a personal trainer.
No, but I said
But
this. So
yeah,
this
I
is what
know.
I got. It's like, okay, so do you believe getting the certifications will help you to become more of a personal trainer and leave IT? C. Okay. If that's the case, then do you see this as your next step? Yes. Okay. Now, of course, I want more details on it. Of course, I'm not saying that your approach is wrong, but now we're talking about the approach of, am I fucking wasting my time with this? So what I'm going to say is, do you know there's an investment here? Yes. Do you have any idea what that is? No. I'm going to give you a range. I want to see how you react to it, and then I can decide if I want to keep going or not. That's the question. That's the going for the head, because I need to know that. All right. And then you can get more
Okay.
commitment, more significance. And if you get it, now you can close them. Okay. So go with that
Mhm.
direction.
Okay. So Pablo, are you aware of the kind of investment this program would require?
see, like certificates.
It would get the certificates and so forth, but for the actual program itself, what we're talking about here is a few $1,000s to actually get the certifications, get the training, get the knowledge, and so forth. Is that something you're aware of?
See, like pay you, then you train me. See?
Yep, you had to think about it there for a second. Are you sure?
No, no, good. Like you give me training, how, like manual.
Yep, so we'll give you it's a full 6-month course detailing everything you have to do. Are you able to put the time, energy, effort, and financial capital into doing this? Potentially.
Yeah. See.
Because the
Are you
prospect is
sure?
because the prospect is so special. This might be the only case that I'm actually maybe even dropping the full price. Because who gives a shit? I want to see how he reacts. I'm gonna tell, okay, so do you know exactly how much you have to invest? Okay, it's gonna be 5K. And then because it is a special, very special call. Like obviously this would never be the norm, but since we're on it at
No.
this strange ass party, we might as well act as clowns. So
The
see that.
problem is as well with this prospect, I feel like I can't have a deeper conversation because he talks in such broken autistic English that, as you said, you have to mainly stick with yes, no questions. So we can't really go too deep on this. Otherwise, he'll start. I feel like it just wouldn't go anywhere. It would just backfire.
That's what I'm saying. Go straight for the kill, which is this is gonna be this much. I want to see how you react.
Okay,
And then I'm gonna tell you, are
this
you
is
sure you want
interesting.
to invest into that? Yes. Are you sure that's the
Okay.
path you want to take? Yes. Do you want me to explain you how?
Yep.
Yes. Now,
And then that's
as
it.
long as you're not doing an unethical thing, which is selling this guy something he doesn't want, it's good because he's literally telling you, I want to do this. So if you're taking advantage of his special capacity and selling him something he doesn't even need, that will be a different story. But he's literally telling you, I want this. So I was like, okay. And then if you want it, then if you have the money, I'm just gonna go super fast and I'm gonna straight up pitch him. Make sense?
Wouldn't he be a nightmare for the fulfillment team though?
Oh,
Wouldn't they hate me for actually bringing him onto the program?
he doesn't. So he's not this type of prospect. As a, I've been on both sides, client success and sales. This type of prospect is not necessarily the one that makes you hate the sales guy. The one that makes the client success hate the sales guy is the prospect that Isabel was playing. That's the one who they really hate. But this guy is Oh no, Pablo's here. It's like, oh my God. Okay. It's not necessarily they will hate you. So I will go with it. Anyways, do that. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah, I'll quickly drop the price. All right, so Pablo, look, I'll be very direct with you. If we were going to do this today and if we were going to have a discussion about this, the price of the program is 5K.
Uh-huh.
Is that something you think you'd be able to do?
Uh-huh. See, yeah, see.
Okay. And you're 100% certain that you want to train and get certified with us in particular.
See. No problema.
And is there anything that would stop you from getting started today?
See. So pay, you train me.
Pay now, that's it. But is there anything that would stop you from doing this now, or are you ready to go?
No, let's go.
Okay. These are months to go.
So what I would do with that is like, okay. So would you like to tell him would you like to tell
Yeah, I'd
me
pitch him.
your deeper reasoning into why you want to do this? Maybe one or two more questions. Then I would pitch. Like I'll just do my pitch. And it's like, hey, it's 5K. Okay. I would do this, by the way. I would genuinely do this. Now, if you want to be sure that you're not really destroying client success, the professional way of doing this is that when you do the pitch, I'm assuming that with your pitch, you explain the deliverables of the things that they have to do. You got to make sure that he's going to be able to do that. So, would you actually be able to read a fucking manual? I need to know that he's capable of doing the stuff, but if he is, you're in. That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, like my other concern, as I said earlier, would be who the fuck is gonna hire this dude if he's autistic? Like, if he wants to do the program, I guess he can do the fucking program, and I'll take his 5K. I don't know.
Do you feel bad because you think he's not going to be successful? Is that the problem?
I don't feel bad. I'm just thinking, I'm just thinking logically, like he's probably not going to be successful. But if he wants to do it, if he really wants to do it, hey, I'm not going to judge. Maybe he's going to be the best trainer on the planet. I'll take his money.
As long as you are someone who is helping, it is fine. If he actually has money and this makes him happy and he pursues his passion, okay. One thing is if he wants to stay with IT and you're trying to force him to go to personal training because he can give you money, that will be a different idea. But if him just telling you, hey, no, I just want to leave IT and I want to do this. If you reject him on that, you know what he's gonna do? He's just gonna talk to your competition, and the competition is gonna say, "Oh yeah, let's do it." So,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like he's dead set. I can tell I'm doing it.
so if someone is gonna take his money, why not you?
Mm. Yeah. I mean, I have to jump off in a sec, but my only other concern, which would be going along with that, is because he's so autistic, and this might be with people as well, he generally like will give me his card details, but he doesn't know what 5K means or he won't process it. And it can also end up being a refund too. So I don't know. I feel like there are so many red flags with this prospect.
There
He
are,
still might be better off just selling.
there are, and the reality is, if you really just have this gut feeling of like, no, 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 I can't let you do this, then don't do it. Then don't do it. My point with all of this is that this guy is gonna do this if he has the money, and someone is gonna take his money. So that's my point. So you might as well you saying, okay, if he's gonna jump off the cliff, at least I'm gonna tell him what cliff to jump so that he doesn't completely die. He only breaks an arm. That's my reasoning
Yeah.
behind all of this. Okay. So yes, if you're concerned about him not even understanding the money, I would just go, how much money do you make per month? I make this. Okay. How much money extra do you have? I have this. So do you understand that? The 5K? Boom, boom, boom.
True. That's a good question, actually.
And the other one, if you're not sure he's going to be successful, he said that he trained someone. So who did you train? How are you training them? And that way you can satisfy
point.
your own kind of guilt, to say it in a way. But again, my point is, if you're jumping from a cliff, at least I will tell you what cliff to jump, and I will put a mattress at the bottom so that when you jump, you don't die. Because someone else is going to say, oh, yeah, how much money do you have? This will be typical engineer move. How much money do you have? I have 10K. Okay, the program is gonna be 9,999. That's gonna be typical engineer, right? Taking advantage of poor people. So if you don't sell him on this, engineer will. And engineer will rob him. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay.
Cheers. I have to jump off now, but thank you, Sensei.
Absolutely. Go. So wait, let me remove this. Okay. So interesting role play. You're helping him out by not allowing other people to take advantage of him. It is true. I mean, it is true. Now, did it make sense, the things that I'm explaining, everyone? Like, are you following with this? This is a delicate topic. This is a very delicate call. First, because very interesting prospects, all of them. Now, the first point is extreme prospects, and why I don't just do it as a joke, like play a crazy prospect, is because if you can manage a prospect like this, if you genuinely can manage a prospect like this, imagine you get someone who's normal. How easy would that be? Okay, so I rather you get training like this and not necessarily always typical average Joe. Not saying that is wrong to do that too, but you get the point. And the second thing is that this is a delicate situation in a way of, should I do this and should I enroll this guy or not? And again, if you feel like you're not helping him, if you're doing it a service, you're scamming them, don't do that. It's that simple. It's fine. But from my understanding, Pablo is getting fucked either way. So I might as well do that. I might as well be the one who fucks him. Because I'm going to be, caring about him in a way that at least I know that he's not going to be a complete failure, or I know that he's going to have support and blah, blah, blah. That's my whole logic behind it. But I'm going to make sure, like I said, is like, hey, do you have the money? Are you sure you want to do this? It's not like I'm just, oh, yeah, do it. So, that makes sense? We're good on this? All right. Final questions. Go easy on the spectrum. Nah. Any final questions that we have on all the stuff? Anyone? Isabel?
It's not technically exactly on this, but with prospects that are less talkative in general, they just kind of say their thing. I've been finding it difficult, or I've been having like where to go exactly, like in the discovery is what I've been working on. So do you recommend to learn that is just role playing? And is there another way, like you need to hit this, and this on the discovery session, you need to get pain, you need to get etc. And then that's why.
Okay. So Tyler, stop with the stupid jokes. Like once in a while it's fine, but second thing, when it comes to this, practicing helps an insane amount. This is a problem that engineer had a lot, which is the tip, and I'm just going to use an example, which is, so why do you want to do this? Because I want to make more money. Okay. So why is that? I just want to make more money. It's like, okay. Anything else want to share me? No, I mean, I just want to make more money. Who wouldn't? So you mean that type of prospects who they never elaborate more? Is that the concern, or what do you mean?
I've been digging into pain, but doing it around the same thing, just asking like the same type of questions. And then I guess from feedback from the people I've been role playing with, that's annoying, apparently.
Annoying? Like, what do you mean? Because you're asking the same question repeatedly?
Kind of just like trying to get deeper on the pain, like, okay, what are the consequences if that happens, etc., like that. And they're just like, no, like I don't want to do it. I just want to move forward.
Okay. So there's two things. Number one is, I think you were in the training that I did with Amro, where, the loop thing, that you go and you use the momentum to break through that. You were in that day where I explained that? or not?
I think so.
Okay, that will be one thing that you just use what they're using and you advance with them, and not necessarily in a way that I think it was Jaden actually with you, Amro, that it felt kind of repetitive, like, I'm not advancing. But with me, it felt like, okay, this guy, we can do business. So that's one thing. Advance with the prospect. Don't stay forever on one point because there are multiple ways of doing it. The second thing is just practicing more. And the third one is instead of just immediately asking a question, use something that is called enticing. So let me explain. Every time asking questions to the brain creates some type of immediate wall, which is he's asking me a question. I got to be careful with what I'm answering. It doesn't matter what is, but you always have that. The only difference is that the more sensitive the information is, the bigger the wall you're going to put. So for example, if I said, I don't know, Carlitos, do you like coffee? There's not much of a wall in there. He's just going to say yes or no. But if I say, Carlitos, what did you do the last time you had sex with X? It's like immediate wall out of nowhere, especially if I don't even know him. Makes sense? It's like immediately, the more intrusive the question is, the more of a wall is going to be there. So the way that you fix that is by using enticing, which is instead of asking a question, you make a statement, and people will have the need to just correct it immediately. So giving random examples. I read one actually today, which is with Uber. So let's say you hop into an Uber, and in that Uber, you say to the driver, you want to get more information out of him, and you just say, so yeah, I just read, I'm seeing an Instagram post right now. It says that Uber, the people who work in Uber are the happiest in the country. And the dude is going to immediately say to me, he's like, what the fuck do you mean? So it's a clear example. And if I ask a question, he might be like, what do you mean? Why are you asking me that? But if I say it as a statement, immediately he wants to correct me. Another example is like, I don't know, with numericals. I just read, I'm trying to become an Uber. I'm going to say to this guy, I'm trying to become an Uber. And it says that for every trip, they're going to pay me a minimum of $200. And the dude's going to look at me like, no, that doesn't work like that. What do you mean? But he says it's going to do that. No, it doesn't work like that. You actually get paid by this and this. And now he's telling me the stuff without me asking, because he needs to contradict me. He needs to fix what I'm saying. So you can use this consistently on the calls, and it's the things that I'm going to be making more trainings on all of you to do. But the reality is that, for example, if you go with the example that I said earlier about making money, a scenario number one, you can say, so why do you want to join this program? So I can make more money. Why do you want to make more money? I just want to make more money, man. There's a wall immediately. But if I say to the guy, so why do you want to join this program? So I can make more money. Okay, so you're telling me you're not making money right now. Is that correct? It's like, it's already a middle point that they will want to fix a little bit. But if I go fully with the enticing, I can just say, so why do you want to join this program? This is scenario C. I want to join this program because I want to make more money. Okay, so you're not making money. No. I mean, I am making money. It's like, do you see? Immediately he's telling me the stuff. And let's say that for this example, he's an electrician guy. I can just use the example I gave on the numbers, which is, okay, so I have a cousin who works, he's also an electrician, and he told me that you guys get paid like $70 per hour. So how many hours do you work? He's going to say, no, I don't get paid 70 hours a buck. No way. You don't? No. I mean, I get paid. I'm going to challenge him more on that. Again, I'll make trainings on this so that all of you can break it down. This is a very fast way of saying it. But my point is, with the enticing, you're saying a statement, which is, oh no, my cousin charges $70 per hour. He says that's the normal thing. And he's, no, what? He needs to change that. He needs to correct that. And to make it an example that all of you understand, if I say to all of you, so basically, if all of you understand correctly, you're all telling me that being a closer is just to speak more than what you listen. All of you be like, no, you gotta listen more than what you speak. No way. It doesn't work that way. No, yes, it works that way because you have to understand, and like now you're trying to correct me. So this is a great technique to make people talk more and more and more and more, where it starts with a statement. It's always a statement, which is, this is what it is, which is probably the opposite or some type of different thing, because they're going to try to fix it. Okay. And the next thing, and just think about this with anything that you talk. Do you guys remember the random ass conversations that you guys had on religion in Discord? What were you thinking, Isabel? All the time you were like this. I want to talk. I want to correct you, didn't you? Because they're saying something that is different to what you believe, to what you think, to what you know, and that is the principle that you're using. So if you can use that all the time, the prospect would have this enormous desire to just, no, I need to say this. I need to correct you. And then you double it down by adding some disbelief, which is, no way. No, yes. What do you mean? And you just keep explaining. So I'll make trainings on this, but do you guys understand the premise on that? Using this actually allows you to make the prospects expand a lot more without you having to raise their guards up. Yes, I know it's complicated,
No,
but
that makes perfect sense.
it's a complex thing to grasp, and I know it's going to take effort, and I'm also going to make you trainings in depth on this. But just the idea, I want you to understand the premise that with a question you raise a flag, but with making a statement, people just have the necessity to correct you. Yes,
That's sometimes the case with setting calls. I've had people, I ask the question like, okay, so tell me about the situation or something like that. And they'll say, I don't want to talk about it at all. And then
and now imagine you ask a question. Oh, why you don't want to talk about it?
exactly.
What
Then
are they
they're
going to
like,
do?
complete resistance.
Exactly. It's not, well, I don't want to talk, because I don't want to talk about it. Okay. So if instead you just try to go with an angle of just making a statement, I don't know the context of the call, but let's say it's, I don't know, in your case, maybe the marriage, all right?
Mhm.
And you say, so is, okay, you don't want to talk about it because the marriage is going well? No, it's not about that. Well, no way. It's like you're forcing them to, they need to correct you. Again, I'm going to make more examples on this, but does it make sense? What will be the difference? If you make a statement, people will be like, fuck. No, they need to correct you. But if you do it on the other way, just asking a question, especially when they don't want to, they will just block themselves and you're not getting anywhere. Yeah. This is like really advanced shit. Like it is, genuinely. It's going to take a while until all of you really get it and start using it perfectly. But I want to give all of you the best tools that I can. So let's call it a day, because it's been an enormously long ass call. Is everything good? You guys learned? Was it helpful? Was it useful? Good, bad?
No,
Very
it was
good.
very good.
All right, cool, awesome. So I see you guys. You look like you want to sleep more than more role play. So I'll give you the way out. So, gentlemen, Isabel, Pablo, good to had a conversation with all of you. I will see you all on Sunday, same time, for the coaching call. Okay?
Bye.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone. Bye bye.